Incompleteness of sensation-only Vipassana. Goenka's Vipassana theory, constricted. What follows is the outcome of insights I got during meditation. I have used AI, but it should not dilute the quality of my finding. What you see is just the beginning. Like. Share it with your friends. Subscribe and write your comments. While the standard Vipassana instruction highlights how the mind projects onto the body, the relationship is deeply reciprocal. Physical sensations and mental states are two sides of the same coin. They co-arise and feed back into one another in a continuous cycle. Pain and fear, a sudden injury, purely physical, can trigger fear and anxiety in the mind, and conversely, intense fear can create physical symptoms like a racing heart or tightness in the chest. Happiness and relaxation, experiencing deep relaxation, like in a warm bath, can induce a peaceful state of mind, just as positive thoughts can lead to a relaxed body. Stress and stiffness. Chronic mental stress often leads to physical tension in the shoulders and neck. Similarly, holding an awkward posture for too long can generate stress and discomfort in the mind. Breath and emotion. Conscious deep breathing can calm an anxious mind, while an anxious state can cause shallow, erratic breathing. Trauma and memory. Unresolved emotional trauma can manifest as chronic pain or tension in certain body areas, just as a painful physical experience can leave an emotional scar. The posture loop. Kayasiddha. A stray thought of anger arises in the mind, instantly triggering a burning sensation in the shoulders. However, if you physically slouch or tense up from exhaustion, thinamida, that physical collapse directly breeds a sluggish, irritated, or defeated state of mind. Mind is not the first thing. Pure awareness is. This awareness is prior to the mind, prior to thoughts, prior to identity. The mind is just a later follower. A tool that arises from awareness. This is exactly what Advaita Vedanta, Zen, and even quantum physics suggest. Awareness is the first and most fundamental reality. Mind is secondary, a construction that appears later. Awareness does not arise from the mind, it precedes and contains it. Just as the body is felt within awareness, so too are thoughts. Buddha called this vijnana, but even that is not the end. The field in which both thoughts and sensations arise is the true watcher. Awareness, the source of mind and body. Goenka reduces experience to a one-way stream, mind-sensation. But true satipatthana is not selective, it observes mind as mind. To ignore the watcher and only observe the watched is partial awareness. This limits the path to nirvana. Buddha called it ekayano maggo, the only way. Not a partial way. When thoughts cease and sensations arise, dissolution of body begins. Not dissolution into kalapas, as Goenka describes, but into silence and wholeness. The witness becomes clearer. Breath fades. Stillness arises. The second breath. The second nose. The gateway opens. Beyond mind, beyond body. What if Buddha's Sotapanna is not a person but a process? The transition from outer breath to inner breath, from unconscious reaction to alert stillness. This is not a concept, it is lived. Felt. Real. This is where Goenka's map ends, but the path goes on. Sotapanna begins with inner second embryonic breath. Buddha didn't teach partial observation, he taught radical clarity. To meditate only on sensation is like listening with one ear. Reclaim the full satipatthana, body, sensation, mind, and Dhamma. Let awareness be the guide. Let experience be the path. Mind in mind. The missing link.